इन्होंने पर उम्मीद होने की कोशिश की।
They tried to sound optimistic. They tried to sound optimistic.
इसके चेहरे पर अज़्म था।
His face was set with determination. His face was set with determination.
इसने कुछ गलत कहा।
She said something wrong. She said something wrong.
ये यहाँ से मिला था।
It was found here. It was found here.
मैं इस मैदान में अपने घोड़े पर सवार हूँगा।
I will ride my horse in this arena. I will ride my horse in this arena.
वो हमेशा इसके बारे में बात करता है।
He always talks about it. He always talks about it.
आइए एक मकसद जारी रखें।
Let us pursue a goal. Let us pursue a goal.
उसके नाम ने मुझे खुश किया।
Her name amused me. Her name amused me.
वो सारा दिन तड़पता रहा।
He had agonized all day. He had agonized all day.
कल की फ्लाइट की तैयारी करें।
Prepare for the flight tomorrow. Prepare for the flight tomorrow.
आपको पार्टी के लिए कुछ खरीदना है।
You have to buy something for the party. You have to buy something for the party.
किसी को दे दो।
Give it out to someone. Give it out to someone.
यकीनी बनाएं कि वो अच्छी तरह से खाता है।
Make sure he eats well. Make sure he eats well.
किसी चीज को महसूस करें।
Get the feel of something. Get the feel of something.
वो वाज़ेह तौर पर सोचने के काबिल था।
He was able to think clearly. He was able to think clearly.
वो अभी-अभी गया है।
He didn't leave long ago. He didn't leave long ago.
कागज काबिल कबूल हो सकता है।
The paper might be acceptable. The paper might be acceptable.
ये इसके लिए ज्यादा मुश्किल होगा।
It would be harder for her. It would be harder for her.
घार के इर्द गिर्द शोर गौने जा।
The noise rang around the cave. The noise rang around the cave.
मैं जल्दी से डिपार्चर गेट की तरफ बढ़ा।
I hastened to the departure gate. I hastened to the departure gate.
इसने आखिरकार चोट खा ली।
She ended up getting hurt. She ended up getting hurt.
मैंने आखिरकार इसको छोड़ दिया।
I finally gave up on him. I finally gave up on him.
मैं 2 सफ़ों के पीछे बैठ गया।
I sat behind 2 rows. I sat behind 2 rows.
इसे बेंच पर बैठने को कहीं।
Ask her to sit on the bench. Ask her to sit on the bench.
मैंने एक मशरूब निकाला।
I brought out a drink. I brought out a drink.
वो दीवार से हट गए।
They moved away from the wall. They moved away from the wall.
वो एक अच्छा नजारा ढूंढ रही थी।
She was looking for a nice view. She was looking for a nice view.
मैं जाए वक़्वा से फरार हो गया।
I fled from the scene. I fled from the scene.
इन्हें खांसी ने रोक दिया।
They were interrupted by a cough. They were interrupted by a cough.
उसने एक मशरूब उठाया।
She held out a drink. She held out a drink.
रात को कमरे में घुस गया।
Slipping into the room at night. slipping into the room at night.
जोर से गिर गया.
Fell with a thud. Fell with a thud.
नाइंसाफी पर गुस्से से चिल्लाया.
Cried out in anger at the injustice. Cried out in anger at the injustice.
हर तरफ फैल गया.
It spilled in every direction. It spilled in every direction.
वो जमीन पर गिर गई थी.
She was knocked to the ground. She was knocked to the ground.
ये एक सेकंड में हुआ.
It happened in a split second. It happened in a split second.
इसने उसे गोश्त की एक और पिटी फेंक दी.
She tossed him another strip of meat. She tossed him another strip of meat.
वो किचन से बाहर निकल गया.
He went out of the kitchen. He went out of the kitchen.
वो जगह पर जमकर खड़े थे.
They stood frozen in place. They stood frozen in place.
इसकी चीख रात की तारीकी को चीर गई.
His scream pierced the night. His scream pierced the night.
मुंतकिल करने से पहले वक्त पर गौर करें.
Considering the time before moving. Considering the time before moving.
वो रात में चीख उठी.
She yelled into the night. She yelled into the night.
वो हैरान थी कि ये टूट गया.
She was surprised it broke. She was surprised it broke.
जमीन पर बिछाया.
Laid on the ground. Laid on the ground.
वापस जहां से हमने शुरू किया.
Back to where we started. Back to where we started.
मैंने रात को खत्म कर दिया.
I called it a night. I called it a night.
इसके कान में गाना गूंज जा।
The song rang in her ear. The song rang in her ear.
यहाँ से हटाने का नुक्ता नहीं है।
Affixed to the point of no removal. Affixed to the point of no removal.
वो लात मारने से बाज आ गई।
She stopped short of being kicked. She stopped short of being kicked.
रात में खामोशी से चलाया।
Shouted silently into the night. Shouted silently into the night.
जिसके साथ एक ख्वाब की तरह लग रहा था।
With what looked like a dream. With what looked like a dream.
एक टोस्टर की कितनी अच्छी चीजें थी।
A toast to how good things were. A toast to how good things were.
मुझे इसके लिए गहरी मोहब्बत महसूस हुई।
I felt a deep affection for him. I felt a deep affection for him.
अपनी हिफाजत के लिए काफी है।
Enough to protect himself. Enough to protect himself.
वो पहले ही वहाँ मौजूद था।
He had been there already. He had been there already.
आपको चिड़ियाघर ले जा रहे हैं।
Taking you to the zoo. Taking you to the zoo.
मैं खुद से खड़ा हो सकता हूँ।
I can stand up by myself. I can stand up by myself.
जाल के करीब जा रहा है।
Stepping closer to the net. Stepping closer to the net.
पानी की तरफ कूदना।
Jumping toward the water. Jumping toward the water.
वो आसानी से सीट पर घसक गई।
She slid smoothly onto the seat. She slid smoothly onto the seat.
वो जाए वक़्वा से चला गया।
He went away from the scene. He went away from the scene.
मुल्क के मुस्तक़बिल पर बात की।
Talked about the future of the country. Talked about the future of the country.
वो खामोशी से खड़े रहे.
They stood in silence. They stood in silence.
इसने खड़े लोगों का मुशाहिदा किया.
He observed the people standing. He observed the people standing.
ये बिस्तर के नीचे पाया गया था.
It was found beneath the bed. It was found beneath the bed.
मैं घर की दहलीज पर खड़ा हो गया.
I stood on the threshold of the house. I stood on the threshold of the house.
मैं हर मुलाकात के लिए तैयार नहीं था.
I was not prepared for every encounter. I was not prepared for every encounter.
जब वो जल्दी आई तो वो रो पड़ी.
She cried when she came by earlier. She cried when she came by earlier.
मुझे एक और तरीका दरकार है.
I needed another approach. I needed another approach.
जैसे पहली बार देखा हो.
As though seeing for the first time. As though seeing for the first time.
वो इस बार आराम से चल पड़ा.
He moved with ease this time. He moved with ease this time.
वो अब भी बाहर सड़क पर है.
She is still out on the road. She is still out on the road.
मैंने किसी भी सुनने वाले के साथ बातचीत की.
I spoke to anybody listening. I spoke to anybody listening.
वो बहुत अच्छी तरह से अपने रास्ते पर जा सकता था.
He could very well go his way. He could very well go his way.
बच्चे इसके कदमों के पास बैठ गए.
The children sat by his feet. The children sat by his feet.
इसने दोबारा जूतों की तरफ देखा.
He glanced back at the shoes. He glanced back at the shoes.
पेंटिंग को कोई नहीं पहचान सकता था.
Nobody would recognize the painting. Nobody would recognize the painting.
मैंने अभी कुछ अहम महसूस किया है।
I just realized something important. I just realized something important.
इसने मजबूती से थामे रखा जब वो हरकत में था।
She held on tight as it moved. She held on tight as it moved.
इसे भी ऐसा ही महसूस हुआ।
It felt the same to her. It felt the same to her.
गाड़ी का दरवाजा खुला था।
The car door was pulled open. The car door was pulled open.
ये मेरी मौजूदगी में हुआ।
It happened in my presence. It happened in my presence.
मंसूबा के बारे में पहले ही बेचैन महसूस कर रहे हैं।
Already feeling uneasy about the plan. Already feeling uneasy about the plan.
ये मुझे हैरान कर देता है कि वो इतने करीब थे।
It baffles me that they were so close. It baffles me that they were so close.
ये इसे मुतासिर कर सकता है।
This might inspire her. This might inspire her.
मैं इसके घर के सामने ठहर गया।
I stayed in front of her house. I stayed in front of her house.
ये मेरे लिए अहम था।
That was beyond important to me. That was beyond important to me.
इसका मुकाबला करना मुश्किल है।
He is a force to reckon with. He is a force to reckon with.
मुझे इस पर मज़ीद तफसीलात दरकार हैं।
I need more details on it. I need more details on it.
मैंने हादसे की तफसीली वजाहत दी।
I gave a detailed explanation of the accident. I gave a detailed explanation of the accident.
इसने फोन उठाया।
She picked up the phone. She picked up the phone.
लड़ाई बढ़ने से पहले वो चला गया।
He left before the fight escalated. He left before the fight escalated.
सब कुछ मामूल पर आ गया।
Everything returned to normal. Everything returned to normal.
वो रात के खाने पर आए हुए थे।
They were over for dinner. They were over for dinner.
मैंने हर तफसील को याददाश्त से वाबस्ता किया।
I committed every detail to memory. I committed every detail to memory.
इसने जल्दी से उसका नाम याद किया।
She hurriedly recalled his name. She hurriedly recalled his name.
त्योहार का माहौल कई दिनों तक जारी रहा।
The festive atmosphere lasted for days. The festive atmosphere lasted for days.
मुजरिम को आज सजा सुनाई गई।
The criminal got sentenced today. The criminal got sentenced today.
यहाँ तक कि मैं जानता हूँ कि उसका क्या मतलब है।
Even I know what it meant. Even I know what it meant.
आखिर उसने अपने माजी के बारे में बात की।
Finally spoke up about his past. Finally spoke up about his past.
मैं सवाल का जवाब जानता हूँ।
I know the answer to the question. I know the answer to the question.
वो हमेशा तन्हा महसूस करता था।
He had always felt lonely. He had always felt lonely.
बातचीत झगड़े का बायस बनी।
The conversation led to an altercation. The conversation led to an altercation.
इसने उसे एक अहम रुकन बना दिया।
This made him an important member. This made him an important member.
हमें अपने अमाल का जवाबदेह होना चाहिए।
We should be accountable for our actions. We should be accountable for our actions.
मैं हैरान हूँ कि इसने ऐसा क्यों कहा।
I wonder why he said that. I wonder why he said that.
मेरे पास ये बरसों से है।
I have had this for years. I have had this for years.
कपड़े की लंबाई कम थी।
The length of the cloth was short. The length of the cloth was short.
वो हमेशा अपनी पढ़ाई पर तवज्जो मरकूज रखती थी।
She was always focused on her studies. She was always focused on her studies.
आप मामूल को अच्छी तरह जानते हैं।
You know the routine well. You know the routine well.
जूतों की कीमत देखकर वो घबरा गई।
She panicked at the price of the shoes. She panicked at the price of the shoes.
तालीम महंगी हो सकती है।
Education can be costly. Education can be costly.
मैं फर्क कर सकता हूँ।
I can make a difference. I can make a difference.
लिबास बिल्कुल ठीक लग रहा था।
The dress seemed to fit perfectly. The dress seemed to fit perfectly.
सबने उसे घोरा।
They all stared at him. They all stared at him.
वो अपनी माँ से मदद चाहती है।
She wants help from her mom. She wants help from her mom.
मैंने इसे डब्बे में फेंक दिया।
I threw it in a bin. I threw it in a bin.
उसने अपने कपड़ों से एक कीड़े को झाड़ा।
He brushed away a bug from his clothes. He brushed away a bug from his clothes.
मैं अब भी ज़लज़ले को महसूस कर सकता था।
I could still feel the tremor. I could still feel the tremor.
पार्क बच्चों के लिए खतरनाक हो सकता है।
The park could be risky for children. The park could be risky for children.
इसने कागजात से देखने का बहाना किया।
pretended to be looking through the papers. He pretended to be looking through the papers.
मुझे बच्चों के साथ रहना था।
I want to stay with the children. I want to stay with the children.
इसने हथियार डाल दिए ताकि वो खुश हो सके।
She surrendered so he could be happy. She surrendered so he could be happy.
मैं बर्तन रखने के लिए उठा।
I rose to put away the dishes. I rose to put away the dishes.
बात करने से पहले रुक जाओ।
Pause before you talk. Pause before you talk.
वो गुस्से में लग रहा था।
He sounded fired up. He sounded fired up.
इन्हें इतना ही बुरा महसूस हुआ जैसा उसे हुआ था।
They felt as terrible as he did. They felt as terrible as he did.
मुझे पहले ही मायूस कर दिया गया था।
He had been let down before. He had been let down before.
इसने इन्हें खुद बनने की ताकीद की।
He urged them to be themselves. He urged them to be themselves.
इसकी मुस्कुराहट से रोशनी हो गई।
Lighted up with her smile. Lighted up with her smile.
सबने अजीम बनने की साजिश की।
All conspired to be great. All conspired to be great.
उसने जाने से पहले थोड़ी देर के लिए सीखा।
He learned for a while before leaving. He learned for a while before leaving.
वो एक दूसरे के साथ रहे।
They stayed with each other. They stayed with each other.
वो अपने दोस्त से ज्यादा खामोश था।
He was quiet than his friend. He was quiet than his friend.
ये बहादुरी से बालातर था।
That was beyond brave. That was beyond brave.
जब सब कुछ खराब हो गया तब भी वो मेरे साथ रही।
stuck with me when everything went down. She stuck with me when everything went down.
मुझे कभी एहसास नहीं हुआ कि इसकी कीमत कितनी है।
I never realized how much it costs. I never realized how much it costs.
इसे वो लम्हा कभी नहीं भूल सकता था।
He could never forget that moment. He could never forget that moment.
वो उसे याद दिलाना भूल गया।
He forgot to remind her. He forgot to remind her.
वो पिंजरे की तरफ मुतवज्जह हुए।
They turned to the cage. They turned to the cage.
जवाब देने से पहले इसके जवाब पर गौर करें।
Considered her answer before replying. Considered her answer before replying.
डी और डी बड़ा हो गया।
The D grew even larger. The D grew even larger.
इसके अंदर उम्मीद जगमगा उठी।
Hope swelled within him. Hope swelled within him.
बाहर निकलने के तरीके तलाश करें।
Look around for ways to break out. Look around for ways to break out.
चौंककर इसका मुंह खिला का खिला रह गया।
His mouth fell open in stunned shock. His mouth fell open in stunned shock.
तो आगे बढ़ें और अपने इम्तिहानात लिखें।
So go on and write your exams. So go on and write your exams.
अपनी कुर्सी से उठ जाओ।
Get off your chair. Get off your chair.
आपका दिमाग खराब है।
You are out of your mind. You are out of your mind.
मैं इससे ज्यादा जानता हूँ जो तुम जानते हो।
I know more than what you know. I know more than what you know.
इसके बाद उसको गुस्सा आने लगा।
He then felt angry at the obtrusion. He then felt angry at the obtrusion.
मैं सब के बाद हार नहीं मान सकता।
I may not give up after all. I may not give up after all.
इसे दरवाजे से बाहर निकाल दिया गया।
He was kicked out the door. He was kicked out the door.
बिल्ली इसके सीने से लगी हुई थी।
The cat was clutched to her chest. The cat was clutched to her chest.
मैं रात को घर वापस आया।
I returned home at night. I returned home at night.
वो इस सूरत हाल से शर्मिंदा थे।
They felt embarrassed by the situation. They felt embarrassed by the situation.
वो कभी ज्यादा जज्बाती नहीं हुई।
She has never been more emotional. She has never been more emotional.
इसका दिन उस वक्त शुरू हुआ जब उसने अपना कलम खो दिया।
His day started when he lost his pen. His day started when he lost his pen.
मुझे ये भी मालूम था।
I also knew that. I also knew that.
हम काम के लिए तैयार हैं।
We are up to the task. We are up to the task.
बस इसके साथ चलो।
Just go with it. Just go with it.
इसे समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि क्या कहे।
He wasn't sure what to say. He wasn't sure what to say.
मैंने ट्रैफिक से बचने के लिए एक शॉर्टकट पास किया।
I passed a shortcut to avoid traffic. I passed a shortcut to avoid traffic.
वो आपको छोड़ने वाला नहीं है।
He will not let you be. He will not let you be.
मैं इसकी हरगिज़ इजाज़त नहीं दूंगा।
I would never allow that. I would never allow that.
तुम इसके पास जाओ और इसके बारे में बात करो।
You should go to him and talk about it. You should go to him and talk about it.
मुझे उनके साथ काम करने में कोई एतराज नहीं है।
I don't mind working with them. I don't mind working with them.
वो सूरत हाल पर गौर कर रहा था।
He seemed to ponder the situation. He seemed to ponder the situation.
मेरा दिल हैरानी से धड़क रहा था।
My heart pounded with shock. My heart pounded with shock.
ये वो नहीं था जिसकी मुझे तवक्को थी।
It wasn't what I expected. It wasn't what I expected.
मैं उलझन में था कि क्या करूं।
I was confused about what to do. I was confused about what to do.
इसे मासिक के नीचे पसीना आ रहा था।
He was sweating beneath the mask. He was sweating beneath the mask.
हल्की हवा के झोंके से इसकी जल्द ठंडी हो गई।
Her skin cooled by a light breeze. Her skin cooled by a light breeze.
मैंने दुकान के पास गाड़ी खड़ी की।
I parked beside the store. I parked beside the store.
वो देखे जाने के बारे में मुहतात थे।
They were cautious about being seen. They were cautious about being seen.
जो कुछ उसने देखा था वो उसे सदमे में छोड़ गया।
What he had seen left him in shock. What he had seen left him in shock.
वो अभी तक सदमे से निढाल थी।
She was still reeling from the shock. She was still reeling from the shock.
मैं इससे बचने के लिए दाईं तरफ बढ़ा।
I moved to the right to evade him. I moved to the right to evade him.
वो समझ नहीं पा रहे थे कि क्या करना है।
They were not sure what to do. They were not sure what to do.
इसे संजीदगी से नहीं लिया गया।
He wasn't taken seriously. He wasn't taken seriously.
मुझे उम्मीद है कि आप मुझे किताब देने में कोई एतराज नहीं करेंगे।
I hope you do not mind giving me the book. I hope you do not mind giving me the book.